Hello, you absolute legends. This is a mass-to-mass type problem that forms the core of a lot of problems in Gen Chem. We have the balanced chemical reaction here for an antacid tablet. Magnesium hydroxide reacting with stomach acid to produce these benign inorganic ionic compounds and water to help your tummy aches. A dose of 200 milligrams of magnesium hydroxide, how many grams of stomach acid will that neutralize? In a mass-to-mass type problem, the first thing we want to consider is how many moles we have of this starting material, because we can't just go directly from grams to grams. We have to go grams to moles before we start comparing the 2-to-1 ratio here. So starting out with grams real quick, we need to convert this into grams. So make sure you know how to perform that conversion. Did that back a few chapters ago. To convert anything from grams into moles, we add up its atoms from the periodic table to get its molecular weight, and then plug that number and unit in here to get grams to cancel. This is magnesium hydroxide is about 58.3 grams per mole. I had to flop it in here flipped, so that way grams cancel. So if we look at our scaffold, we now could calculate the moles of magnesium hydroxide. Well, once we have the moles of magnesium hydroxide, we can say that it's a 2-to-1 ratio of moles. So for every mole of magnesium hydroxide, we should neutralize twice as many moles of HCl. So let's plug that in here, these ratios, to make a word cancel. We want to solve for HCl, and we want to make magnesium hydroxide cancel out. So these locations fit really well. Magnesium hydroxide cancels, top cancels out bottom. And because we want to solve for HCl, we want that in the numerator. That works out really well. Right now, if we look at our scaffold and the units, we would solve for moles of HCl. We want our final answer in grams, so we just have to do one last step, and that is looking up the periodic table, the molecular weight, and plugging in that here to make moles cancel. So that way all that's left is grams. When you add up the atoms of hydrogen and chlorine, you get about 36.5 grams per mole. And those numbers are off the periodic table, and moles cancel. So now what's only left in our periodic table is grams of HCl, solving for how much tummy acid would be neutralized with this antacid tablet. I hope this helps. Thank you.